Any bread is a must on spaghetti nights. Carrie Perry is here with us this morning to show us how to make your own French bread.
This is perfect timing for two reasons.
Yes.
Perfect for your spaghetti dinners.
Like I had last night?
Yes, and also so perfect for if it's going to snow, what skill do you need to have? Is like you can make your own bread.
Bread making.
Bread making.
That's awesome. That's a skill to have.
It really, truly is. And
Yeah.
like for 2024, if you want to like learn something new, this is the thing to learn.
But it can be intimidating, I feel like, for some people, but you're saying it's not. It's actually pretty simple.
Like I want to tell you how easy it is, and when you find out, you're going to say, I can't believe how easy it was.
Okay,
Okay,
let's
so
hear it.
This is my favorite yeast to use. Now, other brands are totally good, and you can use any brand, but this is the one I typically use. It's Red Star. I can tell you where I get it later on the blog or whatnot. But anyway, this is just dry active yeast, and this is what you would look for. And then to get started, you don't ever want to use water that's too warm.
Okay.
Because if it's too warm, and 110 degrees is like the limit. And if you think about our body temperature, like it's 98.6, so just a touch warmer than like bath water.
Okay. That's
Okay.
good to know, yeah.
So here I have some that I already put some sugar in, and it's just water. See how it's bubbling up? So we know it's active and it's working. So to that, I'm going to add in this little bowl here, I have oil. I don't know if everybody can see. There's just olive oil
Yeah.
in the bottom there. And then I'm going to just add my yeast mixture, and there was a little bit of sugar in there. And then I'm also going to add warm milk. And again, I didn't warm the milk warmer than 110 because we want to keep it nice like a bath, because that's the yeast likes that.
All right.
So to this then, we just give it a stir. It also would get like 2 tablespoons of softened butter or 3 tablespoons of softened butter. It just would melt in there. Then we're going to add 5 cups of all-purpose flour. I typically use the King Arthur brand. And what I do is I do the first 4, and then I see how sticky it is.
Okay.
So then
you can always
I do the first
add.
4, then I give it a stir, and then it kind of will look like a shaggy dough.
Okay.
So at first it just looks like a batter. And again, you don't need you just a bowl and a spoon. You don't need a fancy mixer. You can totally make it in your stand mixer, but you also want it to be a softer dough. Like you don't want to overdo it. So we just kind of give
We
it
were just talking about that, how you can overmix something.
Yes, and it gets really tough and hard, and that's not what we want. So like right here, everybody can kind of see that it's coming together, but it still looks sticky. I probably would slowly add like another ½ cup of flour until it kind of comes together.
Like this.
Yes, so then what I do, this one's been rising, so if you can show everybody how that kind of, you can push it down.
Push.
It has air in it,
Oh, okay.
So we let it rise for an hour, and then you kind of can push it down, and you'll feel it kind of
My
squishes
hands
down.
aren't clean. Is that okay?
That's okay. It's okay. It's fine.
Okay.
So it's kind of gooey.
I mean, they're clean, but they're not freshly washed. How about that?
That's okay. So we can also feel this, like see this pretty dough.
Oh gosh.
So it's nice and soft and kind of like very, now I would add a little more flour just so that it's workable.
Okay.
But this would rise for probably actually another ½ an hour, and then we would make it into our rolls. But here, or our bread rolls. So here I have one that's ready to be made into that. So you can just go from this one to this one. This one's just been resting for a few minutes.
Okay.
So you can hear that air come out. And so what we do is I'll give you just half. We'll just do half and half.
Okay.
There's half for you and half for me. And on a lined sheet, so this is a parchment lined sheet, we're going to just form it into like a log.
Okay.
And we're just gonna like lightly
Yours
just
is really pretty.
treat it real nice. No, it's fine. You can put it right here on this tray.
Okay.
And there you go. And you can form it as it's on there. And we're gonna like cover this lightly with buttered parchment or buttered wrap, and let it rise for another hour, and just a nice warm place in your kitchen.
All right,
and
they're
that's
wrapping me. That's
the
it.
simple. So okay, here we go, really quick.
Yeah.
We have our garlic bread. All the ingredients are on the blog. It's butter, mayonnaise, parsley, fresh garlic. We slather it all on this French bread, cook it in the oven like 20 minutes.
Okay.
It's so good.
All right,
So good.
delicious. Where can people find that blog? Because people are going to want to know. They're going to be messaging me asking.
Blue Ribbon Favorites. You can find me on Facebook or Instagram, or you can also find the recipe here on Fox 19.
There you go. Hey, you're going to be back, right? Next hour?
Yes, we're making stuffed squash with Alfredo, sausage, and mushrooms.
I'm coming back down for that.
So good.
Okay, that sounds delicious. We'll be right back. Stick with us.